Start with an opening statement from Coach when he's ready.
I have to start off by saying congratulations to South Dakota State. We knew they had a good football team when, obviously prior to today, and they proved that tonight firsthand once again. Good football team, very well coached, and of course, on the other hand, we're disappointed in our performance. But again, they played very well. They deserved to win the football game. We visited for a minute in the locker room. We've got to become more consistent in everything that we do. We execute good balls or good plays in all phases of the game at times, and then of course, as the night we had too many breakdowns. We've got to become consistent in our execution, on offense and defense and in the kicking game. I'm very proud of the effort that the Leathernecks gave. We certainly never gave up, never quit. Played hard to the end, and that part of it really hurts. Our players prepared very well. However, we've got to become more consistent, with our execution. Questions, go right ahead.
What do you think the difference was between the first and second half for you guys?
Well, if I remember correctly, we opened up the half with a South Dakota State interception returned for a touchdown. Is that correct? Early in the second half, and that certainly, that certainly gave them the momentum, set the tempo in their favor. That's for sure. From that point on, it was a real battle, uphill battle. I thought at halftime, we felt very good about things. In our locker room, we felt very good, and so that was certainly a big change in momentum right there.
David, Zenner broke off a couple of runs. What makes a running back like him really difficult to stop?
They got a type of offense where it's just one fit, it could be a touchdown. So that's what happened. We had a couple of miscommunications, and that's what happened.
Great running back, and as David said, and I know we know that's what he's been doing all year, and he'll probably continue to do. Defense can slow him up. He had 19 carries, if this is correct here. Zach had 19 carries, and I'm going to say, if I took a guess, 14 of those, our defense played him pretty well. And yet, but he's a talented guy. He's got a good group up front blocking for him, and then 2 or 3 times a game, they're going to hit that crease, and so that's going to, unfortunately, meant 7 points tonight twice, and again, that obviously changes the ball game.
Charles, what was the offense's mindset throughout the course of the game today?
The main thing that we focused on was keeping our heads up and trying to make sure that we were consistent in both the running and the passing game. And everybody wanted to make sure that we kept the mindset that everyone needs to carry out their assignment. Like Coach always says, 11 people have to do their job, and when all 11 do it and execute it the right way, then that's how we'll be productive.
Coach, same question?
Offensively, again, it comes back to we need to be consistent. We need to get the ball into the red zone, and when we do, we've got to score touchdowns. And we haven't done that enough, and didn't do it tonight. Anything else?
Coach, South Dakota State's kind of played a lot of games like that where it's, you go into the second half and it's really close. Yet they won all of them. Was there something to be said for that when you don't play well, but you just kind of keep winning games, especially in a league like today where there are a bunch of crazy, weird scores and it might not be perfect, but it's effective, I guess?
Oh, sure. I mean, there's a lot to be said for it because right now, I mean, based on it's proof based on their record. They have 1 loss in the conference. They have no losses in the conference. They're on top. They're the only team without a loss, correct? So, that it has a lot to say, about how they play. They hang in there, and then again, at some point, Zach's likely to do his thing and win another ball game. And right now, in this league, there's only one team without a loss, and that's South Dakota State, and they proved why tonight.
Any other questions?
Thank you very much.